Here's the thing, I didn't know there was controversy over Tom Hanks, and I didn't learn about it till 70 facts in, so we're still gonna do this video. Here are 96 things you didn't know about Tom Hanks. I'm your host Stevie, and these are the facts. 1. Thomas Jeffrey Hanks was born July 9th, 1965 in Concord, California. 2. His mother, Janet Marilyn, was a hospital worker. His father, Amos Method Hanks, was a traveling cook. 3. He has 3 siblings, Sandra, Larry, and Jim Hanks. 4. His parents divorced in 1960. 5. His mother was Portuguese and his father was English. 6. His family moved a lot. By 10, he had lived in 10 different houses. 7. He wasn't a troublemaker or delinquent, just terribly awkward and shy. Thus, he was unpopular in school. Even the teachers didn't like him. How rude. 8. Hanks' early acting career began in school plays. 9. He studied theater at Chebba College in Hayward, California. 10. Between an Oscar and a Heisman, he'd rather have a Heisman. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, Mr. Hanks. 11. For 3 years, he was an intern at the Great Lakes Theater Festival in Cleveland, Ohio. 12. He dropped out of college. 13. The same year he dropped out, he won the Cleveland Critics Award for Best Actor in the play Two Gentlemen of Verona. 14. In 1979, he moved to New York and began his film career. 15. His debut was in the film He Knows You're Alone, a low-budget slasher about a murderer who kills his ex who is about to get married. 16. His first starring role was in the TV series Mazes and Monsters. 17. In the TV series Bosom Buddies, he played a man who, alongside his work partner, would disguise themselves as women so they can live in an inexpensive all-women's hotel. It lasted for 2 seasons. 18. His first leading role was in the movie Splash, where he played a man who fell in love with a mermaid. 19. In Splash, he originally was set to play the lead's wisecracking brother. The role eventually went to John Candy. 20. He made 3 appearances on Family Ties. 21. Nothing in Common was his first switch over from comedic roles to film drama. 22. His popularity and success was cemented with the film Big, which brought him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. 23. In 1993, Hanks claimed to be in his modern era prime, where he no longer forced an over-the-top performance and really found a mature, natural acting style. 24. This new wave of acting he found for himself can be seen in the 1993 film Sleepless in Seattle, where he was slated as one of the top rom-com stars of their time. 25. He plays a gay lawyer who fights against discrimination in Philadelphia. 26. He won 2 consecutive Academy Awards for Best Actor for his performance in 1993's Philadelphia and 1994's Forrest Gump. He was only the second person at that time to do this. 27. He made his directing debut in 1996 with the film That Thing You Do. 28. After That Thing You Do, Hanks created a record and film company called Playtone, named after the same record company in the film. 29. He was executive producer of the Emmy Award-winning series From the Earth to the Moon. 30. He won a Golden Globe for Castaway. 31. He teamed up with his Sleepless in Seattle co-star Meg Ryan for the rom-com You've Got Mail. 32. He played an anti-hero in the adaptation of DC Comics graphic novel Road to Perdition. He was a hitman on the run with his son. 33. In 2002, he became the recipient of the American Film Institute's Lifetime Achievement Award. He was 45 at the time, making him the youngest person to have ever achieved this award. 34. In 2005, he was voted Vice President of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. 35. He produced the film Ant Bully. 36. He has a cameo in the Simpsons movie. 37. He plays a Democratic Texas congressman in the 2007 film Charlie Wilson's War. 38. He was executive producer of Mamma Mia. 39. He produced Where the Wild Things Are. 40. His movie Toy Story 3 became the highest grossing animated film of all time, bringing in a whopping $1 billion. 41. His salary for Angels and Demons was the highest ever to be given to an actor. 42. On Rotten Tomatoes, his highest rated film is Noted from the Field at 100%. His lowest rated film is My Life in Ruins at 9%. 43. He appears in Carly Rae Jepsen's music video I Really Like You. 44. He's always been fascinated by space, claiming to have built model rockets as a kid. 45. He's hosted SNL 10 times. 46. He was the first person who hosted SNL where nothing but pre-recorded sketches and materials was shown. This was due to the COVID-19 outbreak. 47. On March 12, 2020, both him and his wife announced that they tested positive for COVID-19. 48. As of May 2020, he is in talks to play Geppetto of the live-action Pinocchio remake. 49. In 2004, he received the Stanley Kubrick Britannia Award. 50. He is an honorary citizen of Greece. 51. All his films have grossed a total of $9.96 billion. 52. He is the 5th highest grossing actor in America. 53. In 2016, President Obama awarded him the Presidential Medal of Freedom. 54. He's been married twice, once to Samantha Lewis, currently to Rita Wilson. 55. He has 4 children. 56. He has type 2 diabetes. 57. He has a home in Ketchum, Idaho. 58. He portrays Fred Rogers in the film A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. 59. He learned that him and Mr. Rogers are 6th cousins. 60. He donated an espresso machine to the press corps of the White House after learning they did not own a coffee pot. 61. He endorsed Joe Biden in 2020. 62. He collects typewriters. He uses them daily. He even released an app that emulates the experience of using a typewriter. 63. He has 7 screenwriting credits and 58 producer credits. 64. He published a collection of short stories called Uncommon Type, inspired by his typewriter collection. 65. Asteroid 12818 was named after him. 66. He is ranked number 1 on Ranker's Best Actors in Film History. 67. He said the experience working with Philip Seymour Hoffman in the movie Charlie Wilson's War was the one experience he wouldn't mind reliving day after day. 68. If he could be stuck on an island with any of the characters he's played, he'd want to be stuck with Captain Sully. 69. He claims he gets confused for Michael Keaton. 70. He is proud of all the roles he's played. 71. One of the things he'll never do again is gain or lose weight for a movie. 72. The gutsiest thing he's ever done as an actor is refuse a role. 73. He doesn't regret passing up a role because most of the jobs he's gotten, someone else passed him up. 74. If he could talk to the younger version of himself, he'd tell him to calm down and not dwell on everything. 75. He wants his ashes scattered somewhere so he can go back and be a part of the earth. 76. He used to have impacted wisdom teeth that bled. 77. He's a nice person because he's learned from others who have shown him kindness. 78. He was casted as Woody in 1991. 79. He gets nervous when recording for Woody because it's a different animal than acting. 80. He went yachting to Tahiti with Oprah, Obama, and Bruce Springsteen. 81. He was a dishwasher while his acting career was just beginning. 82. He has a personal wallet handler. 83. He is a fan of Aston Villa, the soccer team, because of the way their name sounds. 84. To better portray the role of Mr. Rogers, he was able to spend time with Joanne Rogers, Fred Rogers' spouse. 85. He originally turned down the role of Mr. Rogers. 86. He was not a fan of Mr. Rogers' show when he was younger. 87. The voice of Forrest Gump was created by copying the voice of the young actor who played young Forrest Gump. 88. He finds a lot of lost things and posts about them on Twitter. 89. He says Forrest Gump only believes in 3 things: God, his mother, and Jenny. 90. Robert Zemeckis couldn't imagine any other person playing Forrest Gump except Tom Hanks. 91. Before Forrest Gump, Sally Fields, his mother, actually played his love interest in the movie Punchline. 92. For the movie Splash, in the scene where he's underwater, they put lead in his pockets to keep him from floating to the top. 93. He got the part in Splash because no one wanted to do the film. 94. He once found $60 while rolling down a hill. The 80s were a weird time. 95. He bought a lot of Jar Jar Binks merchandise for his kids. 96. He took a selfie live on Letterman.